रीचा सारे लोग को वेटिंग रूम में डाल दीजिए। अभी हम लोग सर के साथ एक छोटा टेक्निकल रिहर्सल करेंगे, उसके बाद सारे लोग को आप एडमिट कीजिए। Pragati, please put all participants in the waiting room except Raghu sir.
Done, sir.
अभी वेटिंग रूम वाला इनेबल कीजिएगा। अच्छा, सर आपकी माइक नहीं कनेक्ट हुई है। वेटिंग रूम ऑन कर दीजिए निशा आप। Sir, your voice is not audible, sir. सर आपकी माइक नहीं कनेक्टेड है।
सर मैसेज ड्रॉप करना होगा, सर को आवाज नहीं जा रही है, ऑडियो नहीं ज्वाइन किया मैंने। गुड मॉर्निंग सर, अखिलेश सर ज्वाइन कर लिया सर। सर यू आर म्यूट।
Now, am I audible?
Yes sir, perfectly audible.
Okay, great. So, okay, 2024 batch, so you are here. Okay.
Yes. अखिलेश सर आप एडमिट करें सबको।
And also like spotlight on me.
Yes sir, I'll do.
सर गुड मॉर्निंग सर।
Very, very
सर
good morning.
आपने जो सर आपने जो बता रहे थे कि वेब कैम का वो इंस्टॉल हुआ है सर, वो
Yes,
पिक्चर
yes, yes.
क्वालिटी तो पहले, पिक्चर क्वालिटी पहले ही जैसा सर, लाइटिंग कुछ कम लग रहा है।
No, I have put all the lightings.
ओके सर, बेटा।
Now let me just adjust. If possible. Now, like I'll switch off one lighting. Now, is it okay now?
सर पहले वाला बेटर था, रियल बेटर सर।
Okay.
सर कुछ स्क्रीन शेयर अगर करना हो तो करके देख सकते हैं हम लोग अभी सर।
Sir, like I'll try that. So now, so
यस, ग्रेट।
sir, now, like let me ask you one. Like, so if I stop sharing the screen, will I be available full screen?
Yes, sir. If I spotlight you, still you will be available full screen, even if you don't share.
Okay. So like what I meant is like after like I stop sharing the screen, what will be the difference? Like
Sir,
when I
when you don't share the screen, your video will be visible. And when you're sharing the screen, your screen is visible and video will be spotlighted. That will be visible on the top corner, just a small section.
so
Mainly
when
the
I'm
screen.
not sharing the screen, like full image will be visible.
Yes, sir. The full video.
Okay, then fine.
सर रीचा आपकी वन ऑफ द बेस्ट स्टूडेंट है सर।
I know, sir. I know. Like we are expecting IAS from Richa madam.
या डेफिनेटली डेफिनेटली शी विल डू इट सर। काफी इमोशनल हो जाती है सर जब भी आपका बात होता है, गेटिंग इमोशनल टू मच।
Like now, I think she is emotionally intelligent after going through ethics.
या आपने इनको इतना अच्छा से एथिक्स पेपर पढ़ाया है ना।
Still, it's a great word, sir. So even somebody is giving like critic, we have to take that as a compliment.
और सर ये काफी एक्साइटेड थी कि आज संभवम का फर्स्ट डे है 2023 बैच का, रघु सर का है, तो सर मैं ही इंट्रोड्यूस करूंगी सर को। बिल्कुल बिल्कुल आप कीजिए।
And also
काफी
she
ज्यादा एक्साइटेड।
always present in the class.
या वेरी डेडिकेटेड।
Sir, is it live on YouTube also?
Yes, sir.
ऋषा आप मुझे यूट्यूब का लिंक शेयर कर दीजिए, मैं अपडेट कर देता हूँ अपने मेन चैनल।
Yes, sir. मैं कर सर टेलीग्राम पे शेयर कर दिया। सर प्रगति ज्वाइन नहीं हुई अभी तक।
ओ,
साथ रहे साहस तब ही परचम लहराएगा, यदि हारी हिम्मत तूने तो हार ही जाएगा। साथ रहे साहस तब ही परचम लहराएगा, यदि हारी हिम्मत तूने तो हार ही जाएगा। कदम बढ़ाना मन में अपने रखना तू उम्मीद, कदम बढ़ाना मन में अपने रखना तू उम्मीद। मन के हारे हार है भैया मन के जीते जीत, मन के हारे हार है प्यारे मन के जीते जी। मन के हारे हार है यारा मन के जीते जी। पसीने को कभी मोती कभी सोना बनाएगी, भरोसा रख तेरी मेहनत यकीनन रंग लाएगी। पसीने को कभी मोती कभी सोना बनाएगी, भरोसा रख तेरी मेहनत यकीनन रंग लाएगी। इरादे तू जो अपने आसमां से ऊंचे रखेगा, इरादे तू जो अपने आसमां से ऊंचे रखेगा। मेरा दावा है मंजिल खुद तेरी चौखट पे आएगी, मेरा दावा है मंजिल खुद तेरी चौखट पे आएगी। हाथ थाम कर एक दूजे का गाओ प्रेम के गीत, हाथ थाम कर एक दूजे का गाओ प्रेम के गीत। मन के हारे हार है भैया मन के जीते जी, मन के हारे हार है यारा मन के जीते जी। मन के हारे हार है बंधु मन के जीते जी। हमें मालूम है मुश्किल बड़ी ये जिंदगी जिंदगानी है। बहुत बाधाएं हैं फिर भी तो नदियों में रवानी है। हमें मालूम है मुश्किल बड़ी ये जिंदगानी है। बहुत बाधाएं हैं फिर भी तो नदियों में रवानी है। थका ना जो रुका ना राह में हरदम बढ़ागे। थका ना जो रुका ना राह में हरदम बढ़ागे। जिन्होंने हार ना मानी अमर उनकी कहानी है। जिन्होंने हार ना मानी अमर उनकी कहानी है। कल कल करती नदियों का तू सुन मीठा संगीत। कल कल करती नदियों का तू सुन मीठा संगीत। मन के हारे हार है भैया मन के जीते जीत। मन के हारे हार है प्यारे मन के जीते जीत। मन के हारे हार है यारा मन के जीते जीत।
Good morning, sir. Good morning, everyone. Please confirm if I'm audible.
Yeah, Richa, you are
Yes,
proper
you are.
audible.
Okay, thank you. Perseverance is not a long race. It is many short races, one after the another. Always remember, it is mostly the last key in the bunch that opens the lock. Hello, everyone. I, Richa, on behalf of Dia Delhi, would like to invite you all to today's amazing session on polity by our renowned faculty, Professor Raghu Gowda, sir. It is a delight to welcome young minds like you who are so enthusiastic to reach the heights of success. So let's introduce our sir. Respected Raghu sir is an author of polity and ethics books with 15 years of experience in teaching the UPSC Civil Services Aspirants. Sir has himself appeared for UPSC Mains 7 times and interviewed 3 times. Sir has been a topper of GS-4 in 2015 UPSC. Sir has been trained by M. Laxmikanth, author and stalwart of polity for UPSC. In this session, Sir will be guiding us through the strategy of polity as taught to him by his guru M. Laxmikanth Sir. It is no less than a divine energy that average students like us have got the opportunity to be guided by the best and expert faculty of polity, our very own Raghu sir. Welcome, sir. Over to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, madam. Great words. Dear students, how is the Josh? Please have some smile on your face. Smile is one of the most important things required. It increases your performance in every aspect. Smile increases your learning capabilities. So have a smile on your face. Don't be very serious. This is one of the things which often happens in civil service preparation. In civil service preparation, during the process of preparation, student will get anxious. They will suffer. And after getting into service, during their training, they get like very much blown away by the tight schedule. And even after they get the service, after the posting, they're not happy. So let us reverse all these things. Let us prepare. Let us start the journey of IAS with a smile. Let us enjoy the process. Having said that, I am very much like excited to meet you all guys. And there was a great introduction about me. So to begin with, let me ask you a question here. How many of you are thinking of getting first rank in UPSC examination? First rank. In fact, I was the one. It is always throughout the society, parents want their children to do something which they have not done. Similarly, a teacher wants his student to excel more than what he has. So I thought of getting first rank. I couldn't. I wish you all to get first rank. Great, great. I can see many messages. If your wish is to get first rank, you are in right place. You are in safe hands. Dear students, once again, I welcome you all to this wonderful session. Okay, let me share the screen for you. Okay. I thank once again Dia Foundation for giving me an opportunity to be a part of this wonderful Sambhavam 2023. I have been teaching at Sambhavam for the past 1 year, and it's a great joy for me. So this is a brief about me, which already Madam has briefed you. Many of you might have come across many problems during the process. There are lakhs of applicants, and in fact, it's also, I won't be wrong if I say there are crores of messages which are coming. All these things are handled by the very pillar of the Sambhavam, the Diya, that is Manish Sir, Anil Sir, Piyush Sir, and Akhilesh Sir. These people are putting more than 15 to 18 hours per day. In fact, some of the volunteers who are still preparing for civil service, they even forgo their attempt. So that is the nature of dedication what we have in Sambhavam. This is entirely based on voluntary basis. There are hundreds, thousands of volunteers who are working day in and day out. Having said that, let me just show you the mark sheet of all the toppers. So here, please internalize some important aspects. This is the mark sheet of all the toppers in the recent past. Here you can see that in GS1, 2, and 3, GS1 consists of your history, geography, art and culture, and society. Here, students are getting very less marks. GS2, it is with respect to polity. GS3 is with respect to your economy, science and technology, environment, security aspects. So here you can see that there is considerably less marks with respect to all toppers. Even this time topper, she got 2-digit marks out of 250. So why I mentioned this is, UPSC is giving more importance to your reason, your thought, your analysis. That is apparent in essay, where all the essays are philosophical, based on reason. Very high weightage is given to ethics. See, students are getting very high marks, and also interview. So here you have to think, you have to analyze rather than mugging up the things. Having said that, I already asked you, if you think of getting first rank, just believe in yourself and believe in us. Everything will be done, right? So having said that, let me ask you a question. Let me keep the things in a conversational way. If you are given the authority to select civil servants, what are the 3 things you look for in a candidate? See, this is a very, very important aspect. See, you are given the authority. Please do answer this. Those of you who are on YouTube also, do answer. So if you are given the authority to select IAS, IPS officers, what are the 3 most important things which you look into these things? What is that? Let me see some messages. Determination, honesty, dedication, patience. See, I'm making the question very simple. You are given the authority. You are like, there are 12,000, 12 lakh people who are there. 12,000 will be there in mains, 12 lakh in prelims. So keeping the total amount, what are the three things you look into? Okay, like some are very near and others are not that in line with the UPSC thought. See, here everybody is dedicated, right? So let me give you an idea, or let me give you some inputs with respect to this. Who is a civil servant? So you have all come for this. Who is a civil servant? Or in another way, who is a public servant? I think you should answer this because you have come for this exam. What do you understand by the term civil servant? What do you understand by? Who works for public? Very good. Administrator. Very good. Very nice. Let me give you a hint once again to answer this question. Civil servant. So what is the meaning? Servant of people. So an IAS officer, an IPS officer is the servant of people. Agreed? Is there anyone who is disputing this? Civil servant is the servant of people. So now answer this question. What you expect from your servant? So you take the analogy of a domestic helper or servant. It's vague still. So what are the qualities you see in a person whom you are selecting as your servant? What are the things you see? That is very, very important. That is very fundamental. That is your syllabus. It's great that many of you are giving awesome answers. Loyalty, leadership, dedication, ethics, satisfying the people, very nice. Responsible, accountable. Very good, very good. So that is the beauty of the process of selection. We select gems. Good, great. So here, please give your attention here. So civil servant is the servant of people. In that, he should know, he should have awareness of the people. He should like do what people expect. Since he is the servant of people, he is expected to do whatever people say. And he should have some ability. Take the analogy of anything for this matter. Dear students, say for example, you want to take someone as a domestic helper. In a vague way, like servant, you call them. So he should be aware of who you are. You should fulfill some of the things which you expect, and he should have the ability. So, dear student, mean to say that he should be aware of the society. He should be aware of the society. He should have civil service values. Values. What is the meaning of value? Values are those things which are important or which are having worth. What is important for a civil servant? What is important for a civil servant? What people expect from a civil servant is important for a civil servant. These are called the values for civil servant or the foundational values. You cannot take anyone like if he is not having the ability So he should have some ability, innate potential, the capacity that is known as civil service aptitude. Dear students, this is your syllabus, nothing more than this. Let me explain you in a very simple way. Let me give you one of the most important thing which has not been told to you in any institution. This is one of the things which my teacher M. Laxmikanth Sir has taught me. So here, what is society? Society is one which consists of group of people is one which is having a definite territory or a geographical area. Society is one which is having cultures. Society is one where there is intimate social relations and also social structure. Is this clear? Any doubt with respect to this? Dear students, this is what is there in your GS1. This is what is there in your GS1. Agreed? Any doubt? So it is dealing with history. It is dealing with the geography. It is dealing with the heritage and culture. It is dealing with the society. This is your GS1. The syllabus of UPSC is very systematic, unimaginably systematic. Those people who are not aware, they say the other way around. Right? Did you come to know why in GS1 you have got geography, history, culture, and societal things? Right? Then let me take the another part, another dimension, society. So here society can be divided, or any organization for that matter, any institution for that matter, can be divided into three parts. One is with respect to social aspects. The other is with respect to polity, with respect to the power and authority. The other is economy, with respect to production of goods and services, exchange of goods and services. Right? So your GS1 is with these things. Your GS2 is polity. Your GS3 is your economy. In addition, 50% is in GS3 is economy. In addition, you also have science and technology, environment and biodiversity, security and disaster management. Is this clear to you? Did you find this easy to comprehend? See, I have explained the complete syllabus. This is an organic whole. One is interconnected to the other. These are not separated entities. So this is your GS1, GS2, GS3. All these things are communicated to the examiner in the form of writing essay. That is your essay paper. All the systems, society, polity, or economic things should follow certain standards, set of standards which society puts on itself. That is your ethics, GS4. This is your GS4, ethics. This is oral interview, GS4 ethics paper is nothing but oral interview. Then, written interview. Another, you will have oral interview, that is personality test. So this is the way the syllabus is formed. Right? Did you find this Very appealing to you? Easy to remember? Right? Fine. So this is the way. I will elaborate. See, in this class, I want to inculcate, I want to imbibe the footprints, the mindset of the UPSC. Right? So here, ethics paper is known as Ethics, Integrity, and Aptitude. Ethics and integrity are testing civil service values. So explicitly, they are testing in ethics paper and also interview. So ethics and also interview. Aptitude, your logical thinking, your analytical ability, all these things are also tested in interview. Along with that, you have got civil service aptitude test. Civil service aptitude test, communication, interpersonal skills, decision making, logical reasoning. This is tested even in prelims. Clear? Right? Okay, I'll explain these things one by one. Let me make the things simple for you. See, dear students, there may be some students who are already well aware of these things, but there may be some students who are beginners. So I'm taking care of each and every individual present over here. See, this is the one which I have explained. GS1, you have got culture, history, geography, society. That's it. One part of the society. Second is with respect to the polity, the constitution, governance, social justice, and international relation. That is polity. The other with respect to economic development, technology, biodiversity, environment, security, disaster management. The next, ethics, integrity, and aptitude, and interview. Right? Okay. So here, like, everything is an organic whole. So, dear students, please write down this. Let me explain the whole syllabus in a systematic way. This is GS1. This is your GS2. This is your GS3. See, here you have got culture, society, history, and geography. Next, this is the political aspect. This is the economical aspect. So in polity, you have got constitution, polity pure, social justice. After that, you have got governance. After that, we have got international relations. The third component of society, that is economy, is a major part. Here, very important, you have got Indian economy, not economics as a subject. Economy. Then you have got S and T, science and technology. You have got biodiversity and environment. You have got security and disaster management. These are written essay. After that, the system has to follow certain standards. That is your GS-4 ethics. And this is your interview. This is a very important analogy. And here comes your prelims. This is your prelims. This prelims is like a very small thing. So this analogy has to be clear. Okay. right? So let me ask you, let us now get into the most important thing. You have come across all the toppers talk, all the best teachers. What are three most important things one should do to succeed in civil service examination? I'm taking everything step by step. Now I'm leading you to the polity section with a broader view of the whole UPSC. So what are the three most important things a candidate has to do to succeed? Let me know your answers. If you are not doing this, there are very, very high chances that you get success very late. What are the three most important things? Time management, consistency, previous year questions, smart work, patience. Very good. Syllabus, mental strength. Great. Dear students, the most important thing is to internalize the syllabus, master the syllabus. The next most important, said by all, is internalizing the previous year questions. The third one is related to 1 and 2, syllabus and previous year question. I'll tell you like as we proceed. Dear students, these are the strangest secrets. This is a secret, but it is the strangest secret. In the first place, it is not a secret at all. As I've already told you, all toppers and all teachers say that these are the most important things. Yet it is a secret. Yet it is a secret. Because I have come across thousands of students. None of the students have mastered the syllabus or previous year questions. So they know this thing. It still acts as a secret itself. This is the most important thing, the very fundamental thing which you have to internalize. Is there anyone who is disputing that these are not the important things? Yes, all other things are there. Dear students, these are the two things which you have to internalize. Then, like many of you already told that syllabus and previous year questions are very, very important. Now, let me ask you, how many of you have internalized or mastered the syllabus or previous year questions? Please raise your hands. Who have mastered the previous year questions and the syllabus? If you have not mastered, at least say no, not yet. Okay, great, great. I appreciate like your honesty. Then let me ask you, not only you, why most of the students, 99% of the students do not internalize or master the syllabus of or previous year questions? Why? Why? Because you know that this is very, very important. Syllabus and previous year questions are very, very important. Not only you, even the students who write mains won't be aware of these things. Why? Please give me your answers. It's like an ocean. It's time consuming. These are some of the answers. Busy in covering the syllabus, lack of guidance. vast. Lack of interest, newcomer, lack of guidance. Right, dear students, if you are not mastering these things, you're in a very, very wrong way. There can be many good ways. There can be many good ways of preparing, but there is always only one best way. The best way is always one. I'll teach you that. And that the syllabus and the previous year questions are the most important. One of the reasons why most of the students won't is never ever they have done these things in their previous, in their graduation, in their test +1, +2, never did they come across these kind of things, because there'll be some books or some text, just read them, it is covering the whole syllabus. But here it is not the case. In UPSC it is not the case. And next, though the toppers and teachers often say that it is important, no one has taught you as to how to master these things, how to internalize the syllabus. In this session, I will teach you how to master the syllabus. In just 10 to 15 minutes, you will master the whole syllabus of polity. In this session, we'll confine to polity. In the coming session, I will let you know as to how to master the whole syllabus. As I told you, there is a logic, there is a reason, there is a sequence. If you catch this, remembering the syllabus is very, very easy. Are you with me? Right? So mastering the complete syllabus is the most important thing. If you don't master the syllabus, your preparation will be directionless. Along with these two, there are some other aspects which I will let you know. So before that, let me ask you from you, what is your opinion in yes or no? UPSC syllabus is very vaguely defined. How many of you say yes? Very vaguely defined. No, like, what was your previous thought? Right, like you have to participate. That is one of the most important aspect. My lectures are created in a sequence. In a way, you have to participate, then only you can make the best out of this. Okay, so most of you say that it is vaguely defined. That is one of the reasons why you have not mastered. Then it is very, very difficult. UPSC syllabus subjects are very difficult. Mean to say, the syllabus of UPSC is very difficult. How many of you say yes? How many of you say no? The syllabus of UPSC is very difficult. Not difficult, interesting actually. Okay. We'll go into each and every aspect. Those of you who are saying like, let me like give some idea of answer writing, everything, definitely. As I told you, we'll go like as though you are a fresher. Okay. Next, how many of you say that the questions in UPSC are unpredictable? How many? Like if you have gone through, or if you don't have any idea, you can just write that also. I don't have any idea. Okay. Those of you who said yes for all the things, these are the biggest misconception, my dear students. UPSC syllabus is very systematically prepared. It's an organic whole. Organic whole means one is interconnected to the another, like an organism. Say, my hand is connected to my eyes connected to my body. If you have these misconceptions, please remove them all. If you have this misconception, definitely you won't master the syllabus or the previous year questions. Dear students, UPSC syllabus is very systematically defined. I have shown you how a candidate should know about society, should fulfill the expectations of people, that is values, should have aptitude. Everything is systematically defined. All topics are interrelated. It's an organic whole. Organic means that is which is connected to one another, like an organism. It is easy. History, geography, polity, economy, environment. Is there anything very difficult like a rocket science? Integration, calculation, differentiation, velocity, time, vector scalars. Do you think these things are difficult to you? Reading about Ashoka, reading about Indus Valley civilization. Do you feel this is difficult? No, in fact, it is interesting and it is easy. But the only thing is it is vast. The only thing is vast. That's it. So then what is the way out? To master or internalize the syllabus, one has to simplify the syllabus. And you have to go through this syllabus daily, repeatedly, revise. Since the syllabus is vast, master the core things. The most important things, you master them first. If you get 50%, you'll get IAS, you'll get first rank. It's not like any other examination where you have to get 90%, 95%. No, it's not possible. Right? And don't worry about the 5% of the things on which you always worry. Don't worry about the 5% and make very, very short notes. Since the syllabus is very vast, you have to concentrate on the core topics. You shouldn't worry about some 5% of the things where cost-benefit analysis is very low, and you should make very, very short notes. This is the secret told to me by my teacher, Laxmikanth. UPSC questions are predictable. This is one of the most important things. Then how to predict the UPSC questions? By following the footprints of UPSC, by understanding and deciphering the mindset of the question paper setter, by resonating with the mindset of the question paper setter. This is possible. So what are the footprints of UPSC? The previous year questions and the syllabus. So internalize the syllabus, then daily recall and revise. Previous year questions in this very, very important thing. In the market, you just have topic-wise syllabus. Don't go for that. You have to go for subtopic-wise. And afterwards, you have to simplify them. You have to write them in 1 or 2 words, each question. When you make these things, when you simplify the syllabus, when you simplify the previous year questions, you will be able to interconnect the things. Is my point clear to you? You should get a bigger picture as to what is the syllabus, what are the previous year questions. Then when you interconnect, you will say, I know what UPSC want. Dear students, if you don't get the thought, the confidence that I know what UPSC want, in my opinion, your preparation has not started at all. Right? So when you think that you know what UPSC want, definitely your chances are high that you will get first rank. Right? Yes, with respect to polity, with respect to the things which I teach, no need to refer anything. I have assimilated all the UPSC material along with some of the extra material which was given to me by Laxmikanth Sir. So here NCRT, IGNO material, Laxmikanth book, Laxmikanth Sir's handouts, previous year questions, Supreme Court judgment, everything I'll be providing to you. Let's go in a very logical way, in a sequential way. Everything is in a prepared to make the things to go in flow, right? Okay. So here I'll just brush you through GS1. You have got 4 subjects. In that you have got 12 topics. Let's not touch into these things. I'll take up some other time. So these are the things you have. So just go through these things. I have made them pretty simple. This is a hard work of last 20 years, right? This is your GS2, GS1. GS2, you have got 5 subjects and 20 topics. We'll get into this in few minutes. And in economy, the GS3, you have got 6 subjects and 20 topics. Don't worry, just have a glance over these things. Okay. So ethics, integrity, and aptitude, it is closely related to GS2. Because in ethics, more than 50% is related to your polity, related to civil service, public service, government, and governance, right? Shall I explain the whole GS4 syllabus in 5 minutes so that you won't forget? Or shall we just dive into GS2 itself? In 5 minutes, you can just like go through all the ethics things, what is there? Just 5 minutes. Please give due attention. Those of you who are writing, no need to write. The lectures will be available to you. You can watch empty number of times. Just 5 minutes. I'll just explain the whole ethics paper because it is directly connected to your GS2. Like see here. In ethics paper, you have got the 2 most important things, values and ethics. Then you have got attitude. Then you have got integrity and probity. Then you have got aptitude. Then you have got emotional intelligence. Yes, students, this is it. Nothing more than this is present in ethics paper. Just internalize these things: values, ethics, attitude, integrity, probity, aptitude, emotional intelligence. These things are applied to 1, public service or civil service. They are applied to administration and public administration. They are applied to government and governance, and they are applied to society. So here in society, you have got private relations, public relations, and professional relations. That is it. Nothing more than this. Can't you remember this? Did you find this very easy? All other things, the GS1, 2, 3, everything will be explained to you and given to you. Right? Do you feel this is easy to remember? Okay, great. So let me show you how these things. See, this is the one. Concentrate on the things which I have highlighted in green. Aptitude and foundational values for civil service. Public service or civil service values and ethics in public administration. See, values and aptitude applied to civil service. See here, values and ethics for civil service and also public administration. Probity in governance. The concept which I told you, like ethics, attitude, aptitude, probity, integrity. The last one, case study. That's it. Are you able to like internalize the whole syllabus now? This is the syllabus, nothing more than this. Everything will be shared to you. Just concentrate on the things which I say. There is a flow, there's a logic in all these things. So, okay, right? So this is the one. Okay, now let us dive into polity. So now most of you are saying, sir, please, let's get started with polity. What is polity? Often you have heard this term. What do you understand by polity? You have come across many banners and in sometimes posts also, no politics, please. So what do you understand by polity? You have to try. See, I have already shown you. Here you have to think, you have to analyze, you have to interconnect the things. So those of you like feeling at ease, not thinking, please don't do that. Please do participate. What do you understand by polity? Let me see some of the, because I'll be explaining all these things. Working nation administration, branch of political science, constitution, okay. Law and its application. Wow, one person in fact gave the correct answer. Okay, great. So please concentrate here. See, I have shown you like how the syllabus of yours is an organic whole. One is relating to the social things. Social means between the people and about the people. Second is with respect to power. This is what polity is. The third is with respect to how goods and services, how they are exchanged, how they are produced, using money, using market, that is your economy. These are the three important divisions. Most of the students, even after writing mains, they are not aware as to what is polity. Polity is the short form of political system. Clear? Polity is the short form of political system. Political system refers to how the power is exercised. How the power is exercised. Legitimate power is said to be authority. So, what is polity? Polity is the short form of political system. Political system deals with how power, some authors refers to include authority also, how power and authority is exercised in a society. So let me give you an example for the concept of authority. So for anything to be said as authority, there has to be power and also it has to be legitimate. Say, for example, there is a strong person, there is a strong boy studying in 7th standard. He is having more power than a student, a boy who is studying in 5th standard. He can beat him. This is known as power. On the other hand, say, for example, your parents. Parents have power and also legitimacy. That is said to be authority. On the other hand, police, they have power and also legitimacy by law. That is authority. On the other hand, a rowdy shooter may be having power, but he is not having legitimacy. So he lacks authority. Is the concept of power and authority clear to you? Any doubt with respect to these things? These are very, very important, the fundamental things. Power plus legitimacy is equal to authority. Is these two concepts clear to you? Feel free, like if you have got any doubt with respect to these things. Explain once again, clear, okay. Okay, let me explain this. Okay, power which is legitimate is equal to authority. For example, a police, they have power and also they have legitimacy because law permits, right? That is said to be authority. On the other hand, your parents, they have got the power to punish you, and also by law, not by law, by customs, by tradition, they have got legitimacy also. That is authority. If this legitimacy is missing, then it is just only the power, not the authority. A person who is stronger can beat a person who is weak and who is feeble. So here he is exercising power, not the authority. On the other hand, a police or a parent is exercising the authority, right? Okay, so like to begin with, just understand these things. Now let me explain the syllabus. Now please give due attention. In India, so this is Indian polity. Who exercises the power? To what extent? It is defined by the Constitution. Agreed? Constitution defines as to who should exercise the power, right? So that is your chapter number 1. Constitution explicitly mention as to how the power has to be exercised. Power corrupts. Absolute power corrupts absolutely. So this power is divided vertically into 2 governments. This power is divided between 2 governments. One is central government and another is the provincial government or the state government. Clear? So in a democracy, power is divided between these 2, central government and state government. So this is known as federal structure. Please internalize these things, very, very important. Just listen to me now. Federal structure. This is your chapter number 2, right? Central government and the state government. So here, central government is having 3 branches: legislature, executive, and judiciary. Here too the same, legislature, executive, and the judiciary. Here, this is the vertical division of power. There is another way, that is horizontal division of power. That is the separation of power into legislature, executive, judiciary. That is your chapter number 3, separation of powers. The fourth one is comparison of the constitutions. Comparison of Indian Constitution with the American Constitution, the French Constitution, the Britain Constitution, the Japanese Constitution, so forth and so on. Right? Is it clear? The 4 chapters in polity. Chapter number 1, Constitution, Federal Structure, Separation of Power, Comparison. Now, after that, they have discussed these things in an elaborate way. That is, with respect to legislature. Chapter number 5 is legislature, where you have got parliament, that is central legislature, and the state legislature. Then chapter number 6, you have got executive and judiciary. Along with that, you have got pressure groups. Pressure groups, right? After that, chapter number 7, you have got Representation of People's Act. Chapter number 8, see now, all this legislature, executive, judiciary are over. Then there is a need of constitutional bodies. That is your chapter number 8. Other than constitutional bodies, there are some bodies which are created by the law. So there are some statutory bodies. There are some regulating bodies like Telephone Regulating Authority, TRAI, Security Exchange Board of India, SEBI, even RBI, regulatory bodies. And there are quasi-judicial bodies. Quasi-judicial means those bodies which dispense justice and which are outside court. Means these also look into the matter of justice, but these are outside court. Example, your tribunals. Green Tribunal, Administrative Tribunal, right? Right? Is this clear to you? Now, just concentrate on the topics. Don't you find this easy to remember? See, this is your syllabus. Nothing more than this is given. Right? I'll explain this once again. Okay, I'll explain this. Please concentrate. See, all these things you can note down later, but just as of now, concentrate here. Polity deals with power. How power is exercised is given in the Constitution, chapter number 1. Power is divided vertically, vertical division of power, federal structure, chapter number 2. Power is divided horizontally, separation of powers between legislature, executive, and judiciary, chapter number 3. Then there is a comparison of the constitutions. Right? Now, there was separation of power with respect to legislature, executive, and judiciary. Now we will be studying these things separately. Chapter number 5, legislature. Parliament, central legislation, and also state legislature. Chapter number 6, executive and judiciary, along with pressure groups. Pressure groups. Say, for example, farmer organizations, trade organizations. These also wield some power. Clear? 6th one, executive, judiciary, and pressure groups. 7th, Representation of People's Act. Representation of People's Act. 8th, constitutional bodies. 9th, statutory, regulatory, and quasi-judicial bodies. Right? Clear to you? So these things over. Any doubt with these things in remembering? After this, these things should be internalized once for all. So what is chapter number 9? Statutory bodies. Other than constitutional bodies, statutory bodies. These are the bodies which are created by law. Information Commission, right? So this is a statutory body, regulatory body, CB, RBI, quasi-judicial bodies, tribunals, right? Now let us move on to social justice. So societal justice, fairness. So what is the instrument of bringing social justice? Government. So chapter number 10 is with respect to government. Government policies and interventions. For what? For development. Clear? Chapter number 10, to bring about social justice, government brings about some policies and intervention for development. Chapter number 11, other than government. So, other than government, there are some agencies like your NGO, charitable trusts, donor trusts. These are involved in development and development process. So development industry and development process, right? So 10 and 11. Chapter number 12 is with respect to vulnerable sections of the society. Vulnerable sections of the society. Can you name who are the vulnerable sections of the society? Protection and betterment. Let me know who are the vulnerable sections. ST, SC, then Dalits, then women, children, very good. Transgender. Other than this, minority, very good. Senior citizen, very good. Economically backward. Elderly people, very good. So the next chapter is to bring about social justice, vulnerable section. So here, vulnerable section, everything with respect to welfare scheme, programs, laws, everything. So just remember vulnerable sections, protection and betterment. That is 12. And 13, there can be no social justice without proper health, education, and human resource. This is your chapter number 13. And there can be no social justice if people suffer from poverty and hunger. This is your chapter number 14. Please internalize this here now. Right? Is this clear? I'll once again reiterate the things. I have made these things pretty clear in a logical way, in a sequential way, like explained in a very, very simple way. Right? Social justice is brought by government through some policies and intervention for development. Other than government, some non-governmental organizations are also involved, like NGOs, self-help groups, donor organizations. So development industry and development process. Then weaker sections, vulnerable sections of the society has to be uplifted, protection and betterment. This includes everything, welfare programs, policies, laws. For social justice, people should be healthy, educated, and there should be human resource development. For social justice to happen, poverty and hunger should not be there. Clear? Right? Are you able to memorize the things, internalize the things now? See, we have completed 75% of GS2. See, whenever you are reading a newspaper, like you will be asking, sir, what to read? in newspaper. Just connect these things. So those of you from biology background, like everyone, like as I told you, we are taking from zero. So in the beginning, you may find little difficulty, but we'll take care of all the people who are present there. Okay, 13. What is 13? So 13 is with respect to health, education, and human resource. Right? Shall we move on? Or should I explain this again? Great. Right? Okay, clear. Is it clear? Did you find this simple? Or did you find the syllabus complex? Some of you are saying, sir, this is very complex. We cannot interpret. Very good. This is it. Okay. Then coming to international relations, the last one. This is very simple. Once again, see, we have already completed 16 topics. Once again, go through them. You will be there in your mind forever. I'll move through the slides also. Once again, don't worry about that. International relations. International relations refers to the relations what we have with other nations. So here in the first case, you will have India and its neighbors. India and its neighborhood. India and its neighbor. The second, non-neighbors. So here one point you have to keep in consideration. Afghanistan is also our neighbor. So I'll get into this with respect to land boundaries, all these things. So as given in India Yearbook and also in official website, Afghanistan is also our neighbor. So who are our neighbors? So Afghanistan, China, Bhutan, Nepal, Myanmar, Sri Lanka, Pakistan, all this. So India and its neighbors and non-neighbors. This is 17. 18 deals with groupings and agreements. Grouping and agreements. This may be bilateral agreements. This may be agreements between India and other country. Right? Any agreement, any grouping, let's say for example, SARC, BIMSTEC, Quad, BRICS. So these are groupings. So groupings and agreements and how they are affecting India. 19 is with respect to at the international level, policy and politics. Along with that, Indian diaspora means people of Indian origin living outside India, Indian diaspora. 20, international institutions. This is it, nothing more than this. I repeat once again, with respect to international, what you should be reading? You should be reading only this. If you are reading anything other than this, you are simply wasting your time. India and its neighbors, that also should be of very, very important and of gravity, large, the core. So India and its neighbors and the non-neighbors, groupings and agreements, what we have, policy and politics and policy and Indian diaspora, international institutions like United Nations, World Bank. Clear? Any doubt with respect to these things? I have made the complete GS2 clear to you. This has to be there in your mind. If it is not there in your mind, you have like not internalized the best way. Very good. Singh has made out that you left 15 and 16. Yes, I'll get into those things. Very good. So here we are left with one more, governance. So very important. Here you have got two chapters, 15 and 16. 16, very simple. Role of civil service in democracy. Clear? Is it difficult to remember? Role of civil service in democracy. Civil service in democracy. Just note down that. After that, you have got in 15, governance, transparency, and accountability. Number 1, governance, transparency, and accountability. E-governance, and you have got citizen charter. Right? So citizen charters, citizen charter refers to the commitments given by service providing organizations. I repeat, citizen charter refers to the commitments given by service providing organization. Say for example, water supply. They give a commitment that water will be supplied, potable water will be supplied daily. Every day you will be supplied, say for example, 10,000 liters. So that is commitment given by service providers. It may be with respect to post office. It may be with respect to banking, police, anything. Clear? So 15th, governance. So governance, transparency and accountability, e-governance, citizens charter. Right? Free bus service in Delhi. In Karnataka also we have 20 chapters. Yes, 100%, more than enough. There is nothing more than this. See how like given the entire thing with respect to GS2. Very good. Someone has already written the things. Now, once again, I reiterate, you have to learn these things here and now. I have explained in a very simple way. Now, please give your attention here. We have got 5 subjects and 20 topics. Polity deals with the power. How power is exercised is given in the Constitution. Here, we have got polity, social justice, governance, and international relations. So Constitution, here you have got Indian Constitution. Just remember here, there are in fact 6 subtopics here. These are all very general, no need to remember. You have to remember only 3 in this chapter, and this is one of the biggest. That is the reason. One is historical underpinning, amendments, and basic structure. Nothing more than this is available. So historical underpinning, just write historical, amendment, and basic structure. That's it. That is chapter number 1, Indian Constitution. Then the power is divided vertically, federal structure. Chapter 2, power is divided horizontally, that is separation of powers, comparison of Constitution. Chapter number 4, then legislature, parliament and state legislatures. 6, executive, judiciary and pressure groups, representation of People's Act, constitutional bodies, statutory, regulatory and quasi-judicial bodies. Is it clear to you? Have you internalized? Any doubt with respect to these things? Will you remember this forever? That's it. Whenever you read anything related to these things, you have to read these things. in the same mindset. Great. So now we have got next one, social justice. Now let me know, type what are the major things here in social justice. I'll give like 30 to 1 minute, 30 seconds to 1 minute. So here you have got, next is social justice. Here you have got 5 things. What are they? Don't write stories, just very short, very crisp. Even if you write first letters, it is more than sufficient. What are the things which are there in social justice? Let me see. Government policies, very good. You have to remember in a sequence. Very good, great. Now come with me first. Social justice. Number 1, who is bringing social justice? Who is bringing? Government, right? So this is your next chapter, government. The next one is non-government. Government policies and interventions for development. Another is non-government. Non-government, right? So 10 and 11 are clear to you. Then who are the most important people on which most of the programs are directed? Which group is the target, main target to bring about social justice? Which is the group? Which is the section? Vulnerable section. Vulnerable section. Not like you shouldn't be saying SC, ST or vulnerable, all. Primitive tribal groups, all. Okay, great. So this is vulnerable, great. Then to bring about social justice, we will have to provide 3 important things. What are they? See, wherever you read, you have to read only these 3 most important things. To bring social justice, we should bring 3 important things. What are they? Health, education, and human resource. Very good. That's it. See, you have to concentrate on health, education, and human resource. HEHR. Then there are 2 things. If they are there, social justice is not possible. What are those 2? Social justice cannot be there if you have those 2, poverty and hunger. That's it. See, this is social justice, poverty and hunger. So I repeat, there are 2 things we need to eliminate, that is poverty and hunger, which are there in social justice. There are 3 things where we have to empower, we have to bring, that is health, education, and human resource. Social justice is directed on vulnerable sections of the society. It is brought by the government and also non-governmental organizations. That's it. Great. So social justice, government policies and intervention. Make it simple. Don't try to remember everything. As short as possible, right? Development process and development industry. Here NGO, self-help group, all this will come. Then vulnerable section, protection and betterment. Here everything related to vulnerable, programs, laws, regulations, everything. Then human resource, health, education, poverty and hunger. This is it, my dear students. Right? Now we have got international relations. So, okay, governance. So in governance, what are the 4 topics? Chapter number 15. What are the 4 things which we'll be studying? Governance, then transparency. Still some of you are forgetting. Very good. E-governance, citizens charter. Very good. That's it. That's it. Very nice of you. 15. It's about governance. It's about transparency and accountability. It's about e-governance. And it's about citizens charter. So what are citizens charters? Once again, what are citizens charter? Citizen charter, very, very brief. The authentic definition: commitments given by service providing organizations. Commitments provided by service providing organizations with respect to the standards. Standards. That's it. Right? Then you have got role of civil service in democracy. Right? Next, international relations. You have got 4. So what is the first one? Think that this is India. So here you have got 2 dimensions. What is that for 17? India and neighbors, non-neighbors. Very good. Next, 18 is with respect to, what is 18? What is 19 and what is 20? Let me know how my students are. Very good. Groupings and agreement. Just remember this. Very nice. See, I have taken years to remember these things. I have made this simple to you. Like groupings, groupings and agreements. Then what is 19? Policy and politics. Groupings and agreements affecting India, policies and politics affecting India, and Indian diaspora. Very, very important. Indian diaspora. So who is one of the most popular person of Indian origin as of now? Indian diaspora. As of now, a person of Indian origin is very, very famous. Yes, almost everywhere. Rishi Sunak, very good. So after Sunak became the Prime Minister, Indian children are having one more great burden. Their parents have decided already that my son or my daughter should become PM. Previously, Sundar Pichai, all these things, they were somehow restricting themselves to CEO. Now the standard increased. Nothing less than PM. My child was to be PM next. Okay. Then the last one is international institutions. That is it. Okay. This I have taken a lot of time just to internalize the syllabus. See, this is the way you have to internalize this. You won't forget in your life. So India and its neighbors, non-neighbors. Not only that, dear students, all the questions from 2011 with respect to prelims, I will provide you subtopic wise. All the questions with respect to mains from 2013, I will provide. Not like the whole international relations, all questions, no. India and its neighbors, Pakistan, how many questions with respect to Pakistan? China, how many questions? With respect to Bangladesh, what is the nature? Subtopic wise, I will give each and everything. See, my classes will be one-stop solution for you all. Groupings and agreements, policy and politics, Indian diaspora, and international institutions. Right? Should we start from NCERT? Okay, definitely. I'll get into all these things. Don't worry. See, I'm telling you, my things will be one-stop solution. As I already told you, like this is the first thing what I want to imbibe in you. See, what to read, what not to read. You have to decide based on this syllabus. So what to read? What to read for polity? Now, dear students, like some of your friends have like asked, like, should we read NCERT? Should we read this Laxmikanth? So what is that? What is your opinion? What is your opinion? Tell me. What to read for polity? Now tell me. What to read? Very good. Somebody has already given me the answer. Dear students, don't think history को क्या पढ़ना है? Sir, NCERT पढ़ना है, spectrum पढ़ना है. Dear students, you have to read the syllabus and previous year questions, and afterwards you have to look into those things. Is my concept clear to you? So polity को क्या पढ़ना है? जो syllabus में है, जो previous year question में है, वो पढ़ना है. Is this clear to you? Are you with me? So polity को क्या पढ़ना है? Tell me, polity को क्या पढ़ना है? Now you answer me. Yes, previous year questions and the syllabus. That is it. What is there in the syllabus and how the previous year questions are asked. If this is in your mind, you will decide as to whether to read NCERT or not. Is the concept clear to you? कोई किसी subject में पूछे तो you should have only this. Say for example, international relations को क्या पढ़ना है? 4 things. What are the things? What are the 4 things which you have to read for international relations? Tell me now. What you should be reading for international relations? 4 important things. Yes, what is there? That's it. India and its neighbors. Then grouping and agreements. That too major. Don't go alto-falto local agreements. International level. Then policies and politics. Then what is one? International institutions. You read them. Directly go to United websites. United Nations website. Go to World Bank. What to read for polity? The syllabus I have given you. Wherever you find that syllabus, you read it. Definitely, I will explain as to why NCERTs are very good. What you have to read. Not only like NCERT, ye book padho, nahi. I will tell you the exact chapters. From 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 11th, 12th, everything. I will give you exact chapters and also exact lines. This is the way in which my teacher Laxmikanth used to teach. सब बोलते हैं हम teachers क्यों हैं? हम teachers क्यों हैं? We have to feed you, right? Exactly as to what you want. NCERT पढ़ो. It's not the end. Laxmikanth में क्या नहीं पढ़ना है? क्या पढ़ना है? That is the thing. Okay. Hope the class is interesting. Anything, please let me know. Now I'll discuss a very important concept, a very fundamental one and often misunderstood concept in polity. You won't find this concept. So for all my classes, I will provide PDF. For all my classes, I'll provide PDF. But for this class, I won't provide because I want you to write down. बच्चे लोग क्या कर रहे हैं PDF बोले तो they won't write, they won't internalize. This is the one which you have to read. I reiterate, I'll give PDF for all my classes. For this class, you have to once again watch, or if you have made the notes, it's well and good. So I'll just teach one important concept and of course we'll wind up the session. Anything any feedback or anything, I'll be available and I will stand till the last man. Whatever doubts you have, I'll clarify. I should be the one-stop solution for everything. Okay. Having said that, let's get started with a very important concept. I hope now the things are pretty clear to you. Okay, shall we move? Okay, so these are the things. So here, just no need to write down, just in this, as I told you, historical underpinning, amendment, and basic structure. Just remember this evaluation, features, significant provisions. Please don't try to remember. These are very general, very vague. ये आ ही जाते हैं. So HA, BS, that is enough for you. So this is your chapter number 1. So in case if the things were not visible, I have made the things larger. I think the things were visible, so I'll just move ahead. So you have already written these things, I suppose. So no need. I thought of dictating these things in a bit by bit. No, there is no need, I suppose. Is there any need to dictate the syllabus? Or I think it's there in your mind as of now. Okay. So this is the complete syllabus. You go through that. Syllabus is available to you. I don't want to waste time, but I have covered everything, each and everything which is given there. Right? So this is the complete syllabus for you. Okay. Now, please give due attention. Concentrate. A very important concept I'll be teaching you. So what is the best way to understand Indian polity? When I was pondering upon, like my teacher always used to say, the best way to start, the best way to understand is to start in a systematic way. So there are many ways to start polity. Starting is very important. Where you start matters. Say, for example, there is a lion. If the lion wants to hunt an elephant or any deer or any buffalo, which part does the lion attack? Which part does the lion attack? Does the lion catch leg or abdomen or neck? Which is the part which the lion catches? So here too, the most important thing. So अब एक snake है, एक सांप. उस सांप को पकड़ना बोले तो इधर पकड़ना है, इधर पकड़ना है और इधर पकड़ना है. That matters. Which is the most important thing in polity? Please let me know what are the two most important concepts. Let me know. These are the often neglected things, but in fact, they are not given in your Laxmikanth. Let me reiterate this. What are the two most important things in polity? To understand the whole polity, do we need to buy Laxmikanth book? No need. I have covered each and every line of Laxmikanth. I will be providing PDF to you. And no need to read any NCRT. I will provide everything present in NCRT. No need to refer IGNOU material. I will provide everything relevant in IGNOU material. And at the end, I will also cover the current affairs section. Okay, the two most important things. Let me tell you where to start. There are many ways of starting. Some start from the preamble. Some start from the fundamental rights. They start with the preamble and they go for article 1, 2, 3, so on and so forth. Some start from the President of India. Some start from the Prime Minister of India. Some start with the Parliament. Some start with the judiciary. These are all very good methods. But there is one important concept which you have to internalize, that is the President of India. Very, very important and often misunderstood concept, the President of India. Please do participate. It will be an eye-opener for even the senior aspirants. So generally in civil service preparation, you have got three category of people. So one people like ancient India, who came long before and settled in Mukherjee Nagar and Rajendra Nagar. Medieval India, like one attempt, two attempt, moving here and there to their native, taking coaching. And modern India, you guys. So this concept is missing in all the students. Okay, I hope there is no one from ancient India. All are in like modern youth people. Okay, now let me ask you a simple question. Before that, let me tell you, all roads in the Constitution of India leads to the President of India. So the President of India becomes the most important one. So let me ask you a question as to what comes to your mind when I say President of India, other than Draupadi Murmu, our honorable Prime Minister, sorry, President. What does the term President of India means to you? Or just think, at what comes to your mind first when I say President of India? Think it over. What comes to your mind when I say President of India? Rashtrapati Bhavan. First citizen. Very good. Very good. Democracy powers. Veto powers. Executive. Right? So think what comes to your mind. Think it over. So is it like coming to your mind that executive? President is the executive. Is this the first thing which is coming to your mind? Is this the one which is coming to your mind first, or some other concept is coming to your mind? So, dear students, if this is the one which is coming to your mind, then your understanding, the whole understanding of polity is not correct. Definitely, president is an executive, is the executive, but it is not the thing which should come to your mind when I say President of India. That is a very fundamental wrong understanding. Right? Next, like now, very important. Let us take the other term. To understand this term, you should understand this term, India. What does India mean to you? Please answer this question, very important, very fundamental. What does India mean to you? As a student of polity, what do you understand by India? What comes to your mind? Very good answers, nice answers. Unity in diversity. Large constitution, republic, okay. Great. So what comes to your mind when I say, what first comes to your mind? So some of you like said that the geography. So India बोले तो किसी को India दिखाई दिया, the unity and diversity, the geographical thing. Or some got the people of India, the diverse people. And when I said India, for some, you got government of India, the government. किसी को ये तीनों एक ही बार like was this for anyone? Did all these three flash at a time? All these things. In addition, there is one more missing. What is that? Two houses? No. Okay. See, that other thing is sovereign. Dear students, very important concept, sovereign. So when I say India, all the three has to come to your mind. Because India is a state. Very important. Now the power is exercised by the state. not your MLA, not your MP, not your government, legislature or executive. Preamble says that we, the people of India, have solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign state. So, who is sovereign in India? Indian state is sovereign. Is the point clear to you? Though in democracy, people are the king, they have given this sovereignty to the state. Who is exercising power? State is exercising power. Is this clear to you? Any doubt with respect to this? This is the concept which has to be there in your mind. What do you understand by India? People, geography, government, and sovereign, that one which is possessing all the power. Sovereign state, is this clear to you? Sovereign both internally and also externally. Within India, state can do anything. Outside India, state can do independent, sovereign. So this sovereign state can violate some of the rights of the citizens. So we have got fundamental rights. Fundamental rights are basically to guarantee, to see that the rights are not violated by the nation, by the country, by the state, by the people, and also by the society. Are you able to interconnect the things? Why we have got fundamental rights? Very important, like baad mein, like we can think, but now you underline this concept in your mind. India is a state, state is sovereign, all powerful, even above people, because people have given already this sovereignty. Is this concept clear to you? Any doubt here? If you don't understand this concept, you cannot understand polity. Then let me ask you a question. Around the world, now state is exercising sovereignty. Maybe India, maybe Pakistan, maybe Sri Lanka, state is exercising. Go back 10,000 years back. 10,000 years back, we were not having the concept of state. Then who was exercising the power? Now state is exercising power. 10,000 years back, who were exercising power? What was the political system way back, long before? Zamindar, monarchy, still go down. Before that, before kings, who were there? Feudal system, okay. Before that, very good. Tribe, not Brahmins. Before tribe, go one step before tribe. Who was exercising power? Jangal Raj, no, after Jangal Raj. Okay, dear students, please give due attention here. Polity refers to power. Polity refers to power. Polity refers to the political system. The most rudiment form of political system was band. Please understand this, very, very important. Band was the most primitive form of exercising power. After that came your tribe, very important. After that came your chiefdom. In this, like king, feudal system, everything. After that came the concept of state. Is this clear to you? Power was exercised in the band. In band, it is one of the most egalitarian egalitarian means all are equal. So in band, all are equal, all are equal. Then how was the power exercised? There was what is known as situational leadership. What is this situational leadership? Say, for example, you want to hunt an elephant. A person who is well versed with hunting the elephant used to come forward and used to take charge of the whole band. After hunting is over, he is no more than ordinary members. That is band system. Say, for example, they have to perform some prayers to appease God. Then a person who is well versed in chanting mantras used to come forward. After this is over, he used to go back. Clear? This is band system, egalitarian system where leadership and the power is situational. In tribe, power was exercised through the links of marriage and blood. Maybe hereditary. Say, for example, some tribes, some clans in some tribes used to exercise some power like king, queen, senapati, things like that. So what is the defining character of tribe? Marital and blood relations. And in chiefdom, there used to be one person like king, where all the resources used to go, and afterwards he used to redistribute them to parents. Now, who is exercising power? The state. Any doubt with respect to these things? Very important concept. Evolution of the political system. Political system, band, egalitarian, tribe, marriage and blood relations, chiefdom, concentration in the chief or the king, state. So state is one which is having a geography, which is having a definite population, which is having a government, and which is sovereign. If any one of these things are missing, then it is not a state. Is these things clear to you? So somebody is asking to explain. Like, I'll briefly explain the things. Please give due attention. Polity is equal to power. Polity is equal to power. Political system, how the power is exercised. The evolution of the political system, you should have a fair understanding. The most rudimentary form of the political system is the band. Band, here we add egalitarian, all are equal, egalitarian form of life. Men, women, all are equal. We got situational leadership. Then this evolved to tribe. Tribe became the political system. Here, the power and authority are exercised, or which are based on marriage and blood relations. After tribe came the chiefdom, where the power was exercised by the chief, similar to your king. After that came your state. Now state is the present order of the day. State means what? Like, if someone says India, what do you understand by India? All these things has to come to your mind. Like, shall we move forward? Is this clear to you? Okay. Let me finish this class and some another 10 minutes. After that, I'll wind up the session. Okay, right? Now, India is equal to state. That is the one thing which you have to keep in mind. State consists of 4 important elements. One is geography, and another is people, and another is government, and another is sovereignty. Right? So this is very, very important. In fact, this is the thing which is given in your constitution. Can you able to interrelate the things? What is the part first of the constitution? It is with. Union and its territories, part first. So what does this indicate? Which component of the state does this indicate? So constitution itself starting with the territory. So what is the component of the state which is indicated in the article, first article itself? Which component of the state? Next, you have got great. Next, you have got citizenship. So which part of the state is indicated here? Geography. Second is people. Who are the people? State is one which is having a definite territory. It is being defined here in the constitution. What is the territory? Group of people, the citizenship. Who are the citizens of this land? Afterwards, you have got fundamental rights. Then you have directive principles of state policy, not directive principles of government policy or executive policy. So these are in the form of directions to the state itself to make with respect to making of policies. Clear? After that, you are having union government and state government. See how logically the constitution has been arranged. It's organic. One is interconnected to the other. Can you remember the constitution, the parts? What is there? This covers like more than 70% of your constitution. That's it. There is nothing more. All other parts are incidental. How the concept of state is imbibed in the constitution itself. Clear to you? Any doubt? If you have got any doubt, please let me know. Right? This is what is there in the constitution. Territory, people, fundamental right, directive principle, duties, and the government. Okay. So state has 4 elements: territory, people, government, sovereignty. Yet another important thing is the concept of government. Most of you misunderstand the concept of government. To say, for example, they have got the tendency to say that Modi government. Modi government. So is this correct? Modi government? Modi ji? No. Now, please answer this question. When I say government of India, what does that one thing which flashes in your mind? Government of India. Please do answer. What comes to your mind when I say government of India? Right? So is for some, okay, great. For some, legislature, is this which is coming to your mind? Or Modi ji, the PM, is it the one which is coming to your mind? Or the Council of Ministers, which is coming to your mind? Or the judiciary? Dear students, government consists of all these things. Here, executive is the face of the government. Government is the face of the state. So, executive is not the government and government is not the state. Clear? Any doubt? Very, very important. Executive is the face because executive is the one which execute the things. Government is the most visible form of the state. Okay. So I'm not able to see the messages. Is there any problem in messaging? Okay.
Sir, I've turned them on. It was off messages.
Okay. Okay, done. Right. Any doubt with respect to these things? I reiterate, executive is the face of the government, government is the face of the state, but they are not one and the same. Okay. Now, government is equal to legislature, executive. When I say President of India, what should come to your mind is not executive, head of the state. So now I think you are able to understand the things. See, this is the state. State has people, state has geography, state has government, and state is sovereign. This government is having legislature, executive, and judiciary. So here, head of the state is the President of India. Was this concept like very new to you in a way of understanding the things? Then now tell me, now I think now you can answer this. President part of judiciary? Is president the part of judiciary? Now let me answer. Let me see like how many of you have understood the question. Great. Now another question. Now is the president part of the executive? Very good. Very nice, very nice. Then is president the part of legislature? Now, very nice of you. Let me ask you a very important question. Why president is part of legislature? Please answer this question. This is the most important, the fundamental. You can answer like 50% of the question if the concept is clear to you with respect to mains. Why is president part of legislature? No, like most of you are still you are giving your old knowledge. Please answer the question based on the things I have told you. That is the wrong way of understanding. No bill can become an act. So president is part of parliament. No. President. Dear students, that is wrong. See, state, head of the state. Since he is head of the state, no bill can become an act without his assent. Since he is head of the state, all executive actions are taken in his name. Is the point clear to you? Why is president part of executive? Now, please answer this question. Why is president part of executive? Is the point clear to you? President is part of executive because he is the head of the state. And your government is a small potato in state. Are you able to understand this? Is the concept clear, or still you are saying since all executive actions are taken in the name of president, is a part of executive? No, that is not the correct answer. President has the pardoning power, so he is part of judiciary. Do you think that is the reason? No. President is the head of the state. Judiciary is part of the government, right? Where government is a part of the state. Is this concept clear to you? Any doubt with respect to these things? This is the one, right? So now you can think of as to what is the importance of president. When you think that president is part of executive, your understanding will be very narrow. So think, if there is a quarrel between legislature and executive, or if there is a quarrel between legislator and judiciary, wo kidhar jana hai? Where should they go? Who is the symbol of unity? So why they have to go to president? Why they have to go to president? Because he is the head of the state. Okay. Since most of you were answering the other way around, I took a little longer time. This is the very important, the fundamental thing is the bridge among, not only bridge. This government, what you are having, it is just a part of the state. It is the executive part of the state. President is far, far, far above these things. He is the symbol of unity. He is representing the whole Indian state. Not only the people, not only the territory, the government and also the sovereignty. Right? Was this concept mind-blowing to you? So this is the one important thing which I want to tell you. So this is one of the things which is not given in any book. And this is the reason why most of the students, they fail here. Okay. So why president is part of or integral part of executive, head of the state? Why president integral part, legislature, judiciary? You know the thing. President is head of the state, so is an integral part of executive. So this diagram you have to keep in mind. State, this has many things like people, geography, and the government. And so it is sovereign. This government has the legislature, executive, and judiciary. So either president kidhar hai? President is here, not here. Is the concept clear to you? Once again, where is president? Not here, not here, or not here. He is way more than even your government is here. Above all, right? So don't get into the exceptions, all these things. Now, just understand this concept. We'll look into how is the de facto, de jure, all these things. We'll look into those things afterwards. So is the integral part of the executive, legislature, and judiciary. So all executive actions, very important. Since he is the head of the state, all executive actions are taken in the name of the president. Since he is the head of the state, a bill passed by both the houses of parliament cannot become a law without president assent. President has the power to pardon because he is the head of the state. It's not the other way around. A figure this has to be very clear to you. What is that? All executive actions are taken in the name of president, so is the integral part. No, that is wrong. Similarly, legislature, executive. No, these are absolutely wrong. The thing is, he is head of the state, so he is integral part of legislature, executive, and judiciary. So all the executive actions are taken in the name of president, and all the bills passed has to get the assent of the president, and he has got the pardoning power. Now, Please do answer, and this is an assignment to you all. This is an assignment to you all. Which article of the Constitution tells that President is the head of the state? Which article? So those of you, just take this as assignment and think it over. So I'll be one. No, these are wrong. 52, 53 won't say 51. No. So take this as an assignment and ask your friends or ask your teachers, not even 356. Somebody is writing in Devaran Nagari Lipi, not 141. Okay, I will give this as a homework to you. Don't know, very good answer. But that should not be the one. You should have tried. Right? So any doubt with respect to the things, if you have got any doubt, please let me know. Like it's already like time up for me to wind up the session. Hope you have enjoyed the session. Do give your feedback to make the things very simple to you. So I am going to reiterate one important thing. I'll be one-stop solution for all. Don't worry, this is still the beginning. If I start like from other things, I have thought like nearly like more than 10-15 days as to how to start the things. After that, I thought that this is the best way to explain, by explaining the whole syllabus in a very brief way, and what is the position of our subject. And if you want to explain me with respect to other subjects like GS1, GS3 and 4 also, please let me know. I will explain the same way all the other syllabus. I will imbibe those things in your mind. So before I wind up, let me tell you one thing. From my side, all the concepts in the syllabus will be covered. All concepts, all the previous year questions I will give you, and to the maximum extent we will solve those things, prelims and also mains. Here, major NCERT, all NCERTs will be covered in my class itself from 6th to 12th. To like here, I would like to restrict till 11th. 12th, it's little like not like cost benefit analysis is not that much. So till 11th, I will be covering all the NCERT and all the IGNO material, NIOS material will be covered to you. Right? Don't worry, everything will discuss as we proceed. So if you have got any doubt, you can like message me, you can contact me anytime. Okay. Still, there were many things. Okay. So how was the session? Hope it has not bored you. Some might be like very fresh. Some may be like modern India. Some may be ancient, and some may be medieval also. Okay. Any doubt, I will clarify. I'll be there. Anything. So just follow my class. It will be more than sufficient. वो क्या पढ़ना है, ये क्या पढ़ना है, that is for others. Otherwise, like हम किस लिए है? Why are we? आपको वो पढ़ना है, ये पढ़ना है, तो why are we? So it is not like a batch हो गया, काम खत्म, दुकान बंद, ऐसा नहीं रहेगा. You will be our students forever. Okay. So like many of you are asking like how to contact. So for that, let me just share things for you. Like you are aware that my name is Raghu. So mailing to Raghu at gmail.com. So you can, I think it is easy for you to remember. So mailing to Raghu, pure English. And also like I'll be in contact with you, not to worry. If at all, if you want, like you can take my number also. 7676 211 367. So like please do WhatsApp or Telegram. Any of the assignments which I give, this will be the mode of communication. So and before you like message me, please let me know from which institution you are, because they will be teaching in many institutions. So here WhatsApp or Telegram message. Okay. Right. Let me wind up this session. It was a great session. Like you are all amazing. Like very, very intelligent. In fact, our selection process has worked. Like having said that, I'll conclude my session. And before I conclude, I'll tell you very important one. This is a journey which you have to enjoy. जो मजा like इंतजार में है, वो मजा मुलाकात में नहीं. That is true. जो मजा ये जर्नी में है, वो मजा आने के बाद नहीं रहता. IAS आने के बाद नहीं रहता. I have come across thousands of people. Please enjoy this journey. Enjoy this journey. If you enjoy this journey, success is inevitable. आपको कोई नहीं रोक सकता. इसलिए पढ़ने के लिए, like when you are thinking of going for like studying, as though think that you are going for a trip, as though you are going for a vacation. Like you should feel that is one of the most happiest thing. If reading is not giving you happiness, your chances of success becomes very difficult. In one way, one word, I want to tell you, आपको like दीवाना हो जाना है और पागल हो जाना है. You have to fall in love with UPSC preparation. So UPSC IAS should be your best friend, your best lover, everything. Right? Having said that, I'll conclude my session. We'll be meeting often. If you have got any doubt, I'll take up in my next class. Have a great day. Enjoy our preparation. Thank you for attending the class. Take care.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.